championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out past the 30. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20. Touchdown, Canes. Just ran away from the defense. Planning up to try the extra point. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. He really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He couldn't flip the field, though down at just outside their own 40. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Fights off a defender. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the same runner's got it again. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster, boy, just...
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage, and see what they call right here. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback is going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, You see him running pretty much any formation, but the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. To throw, it's Anderson. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to scramble now. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the toss play now, running left. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Tigers come to a line in a hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Should be the last play of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty.
The end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Now here's the toss play. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's his guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Powerful running here. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And then he just slips through for a 1st down.
Now from the pistol formation. On the ground, it's Van Dyke. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass, there's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Get some space and on the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Using his legs, it's Van Dyke. And the defense brings him down. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Same tailback, another carry. Good enough for 1st down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting him off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss play, running right. Powers through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Okay, it's third down after that run. To throw, it's Anderson. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the left side with a toss. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feinert being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Anderson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold him to 3.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 27, Clemson 21.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. It's a QB sneak. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, how about that, Chris. Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. Bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Van Dyke. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Canes have first and 10 here. And here's the handoff. He fights through a tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. He's going to take off here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback
breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And here comes a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country.